John Cena's heel turn everybody had been witnessing and thinking, oh my god, is he gonna do the heel turn or not? Sorry, I didn't mean any of that, but anyways, what I was saying, since John Cena's heel turn at Elimination Chamber, the question was, what was John gonna say? New entrance, new theme, new music, new everything. Like, how stupid could we be? Literally, how stupid could we be? John Cena said, fuck that. I mean, he said it in his own promo. We don't fucking deserve it. We don't deserve it, okay? That's what John Cena said. I'm not making this shit up. He said that. We don't deserve it. So, okay, John, we don't deserve it. I get that. Again, I want to say, first of all, hot crowd. But insanity of insanity.
Farewell, sweet cookie cats.
Professional wrestling is...
I'll always remember the time we spent together.
But there's one true who really is the list of the mecca of pro wrestling. If you describe a mecca as a person, it's John Cena. Hulk Hogan is blacklisted at this point. He's not really conversationable in that. I love what he's done for the business, but John Cena was the heart of what professional wrestling stands for. You can't deny it. There's a lot of arguments. We can talk about that, but even for some of the world, not just being the biggest Cena fan, but still, it's the truth. Anyway, so hot crowd at Belgium, dude. Brussels, Belgium, great crowd. What a show. We'll talk about the rest of the show later on too, but so John Cena comes out with his current theme, his Time Is Now theme, and it's like it was hot, booze, the most hottest fuck yous, and it was incredible. Was a damn home run. It was so well done.
Farewell, sweet cookie cats.
Anything you think
I'll always remember the time we spent together.
Start a poll here. Anyways. Understand what people's justifications are for people who don't think this program is good, because anyways, he comes out, he does all this, his high flames blazing, as everybody loves for what he does always.
Hush now.
As a babyface, as a good guy, he's always done that shit. So he comes out, does all that, he doesn't blaze the ring, but still he comes out, does all that, and came at the ring or whatever, holding the microphone, and then the crowd is just getting, and then he starts something like, is this all, like, this is what you need, or something like that, and then he says, you all are making this too easy for me, and then he goes on 25 years. For 25 fucking years. You have hated me. You made my life hell. You think about this. There's realism in promo, but listen, John, we fucking grew to love you, man. We grew to love you. Even though if we hated you, we grew to love you. You broke the curve. You broke the curve of us hating a good guy. You made John Cena sucks into John Cena sucks. That's the fucking hell he did. He broke the motherfucking curve. Nobody could do that. Nobody could do anything like that. That's what John Cena did. He broke the damn curve. He turned into such a lovable person. I don't know how, even by like a lot of us men or whatever. Like, we grew to love you, John. And now you're saying for 25 years. Okay, I understand that. For 10 years, we booed the shit out of you. Okay, I can talk about 15 years. From 2000 to 2015. I get that. But other than that, we were cheering the love. We were cheering you, John. And we loved you. We showed passion for you. Yeah, we don't need to talk about how you were the company's corporate champion. And then he goes on to talk about Cody Rhodes. He says, Cody Rhodes is your new shiny toy. This is your new guy I'm the passe. I'm the replacement. Yeah, you are the replacement, John. And whose fault that is, huh? I mean, I might have an issue with Cody's promo here. We're gonna get that when it came out, but probably, as people say, we got still a lot of time left to WrestleMania. It's like we got like, I would say 4 or 5 weeks left to Mania still. Like we have like 4 or 5 weeks left to WrestleMania. It ain't right around the corner, It's 4 or 5 weeks away. So in due time, things might fucking change. But other than that, it's not what I expected from Cody. Again, let me go back to John Cena's promo right here. Cena's talking about everything he needs to talk about. Basically acting like a whiny bitch. If you think about it, I think that's the way he was. The goal was to act like a whiny bitch, which is okay. I've seen a lot of people do that shit, bitch and moan and act like. But like, I didn't understand one point here. We didn't hate you for like 10 years. We hated you for the latter half of the 10 years. We didn't hate you for these 10 years, from 2015 to 2025. We grew to love you. We started liking you. We can get to do, we hated Roman Reigns for a little bit here and there for a few years, but other than that, we grew to love you all these 10 years, John. Like, we got to see how cool and special you actually are. I mean, I don't understand that point where he said 25 years you have been booing me, 25 years, which is some bunch of BS or something. It's like, it is so fucking like, it's like the most heel thing to say to the fans. It's because of you I am this. And then he also broke the curve again. Said, I'm not a babyface, I'm not a heel, I'm a human being, and I have emotions, and you have hurt me. I believe there's realism into it, I believe there's no realism into it. There is points and objects and things to discuss here, because like, there is some realism into it for sure, and I believe there's some realism not into it. That's the case because it's a promo like, I'm a human being. I'm not a baby face. I'm not a heel. I'm a human being.
Cookie cats. I'll always remember the time we spent together.
John Cena being just a human being, right? A human being, not a character. A human being, and he was straight up spitting bars, and he went for a kid. Holy shit, he went for the kid, and he's like, all the kids, all that, like, in a way he said, fuck him. And even said to the crowd, you were chanting, shut the F up, and when I said I'm gonna retire, you said, you're gonna cheer? Yeah, that says all about you. Like,
Hush now.
I'd said he killed it. Now, I have a criticism with motherfucking Cody Rhodes out here. Huh? Cody? Bro, this has been like, you got packed up, not just by that man Travis Scott, but you better get your fucking receipt, buddy. There's nothing you need to do other than that. But you went to see John Cena in the ring, finally. Stand face to face to him, for the man who bloodied you and freaking, bro, he tore your shirt off. He choked you out with a tie, and you were not gonna throw hands? Really, Cody? Okay, sure. I mean, they're trying to make him look like John Cena, who will not throw hands and who won't do that. Even if John Cena would do something like that, if somebody did it, he would eventually. It's kind of obvious. He would throw hands. But Cody didn't throw hands. Even his promo was like, hey, John, I'm hearing you talk about this. And then, you know, something that John says, hey kid, and it's like, and he says, enough. I am not a kid. I am WWE champion. And then he called him a whiny bitch at the end of it, all of that. So, but that's what his promo was. And John's over there like, he freaking drops the microphone the same way he did at the Elimination Chamber press conference. And he walks out. I mean, Cody Rhodes could have brought more into it, you know, and I think, to me personally, I think that promo is going to go big because what Cody Rhodes really needs to say to Cena is like, yeah, you were booed because you were a corporate champion, John. You were nothing but a corporate yes man champion who kissed Vince McMahon's ass every moment he could. Every moment he dreamt of, he would kiss and pucker up and kiss his damn ass. That's what you did, John. I didn't do that, John. Neither had a privilege to do that, John. I went, busted my ass on the indies, in PWG, at Ring of Honor. I started up a wrestling promotion, All Elite Wrestling, John. The competition to the Looney Tunes shit show that was going on. I mean, kind of burying what the past WWE is, because I think at this point we gotta bury some, like, we couldn't. Like, Cody Rhodes needs to spit bars, and to me that's kind of like, you know, building more of a real life thing into it, a real life scenario, building real life complications into professional wrestling. But I think it's cool as hell. It's cool as hell to
Farewell,
do
sweet
that.
cookie cats. I'll always remember the time we spent together.
It's the most coolest shit to actually do that. You think about this again and again. Like, it's more cool to do that. what else to say about it, but like, it is the most coolest thing to really get on and do something like that. If you think about it again and again, I mean, come on.
Hush now.
John Cena needs to get his comeuppance in that way. Spitting those bars, talking about something that's, not in the world of really kayfabe, more of a the behind the scenes stuff, out of the norm. Cool. That works. And to me, if that's what will happen in this feud, I'm ready for that. I think that's something that it might need. Because it has realism into it. There's more reality-based story into it. John Cena did kiss Vince's ass as much as he could. He kissed his ass. He literally puckered up and kissed his ass. He was the most corporate champion ever in WWE. Everything he did was for WWE. Everything he did was like the most PG WWE guy. Bologna, fudge, and mustard. Who remembers that fucking line, right? Cody Rhodes, on the other hand, he had the name of Rhodes, and he ended up not even being successful from that. He didn't have any privilege from that. As I said, he did the indies. He busted his ass. He broke his bones. He bled, sweat, and tears, and he sold his soul to professional wrestling when he went to the indies. He really sold everything he could when he went to the indies. Him going to the indies made him bigger than ever. Then he got the Bullet Club, all that, New Japan, but the indies, PWG, every single wrestling territory he went to. Every independent wrestling territory promotion he went to. And he wrestled there. And he kept on growing. He made himself. He got Bullet Club mainstream and popular. He got one of the most popular series in the world named Arrow. And the Arrow. He starred in an episode in Arrow. And he was invented to bring Stephen Amell, the Green Arrow, into Ring of Honor and into Bullet Club. And Bullet Club was so big that it was mainstream level attention at that point. Cody did that. Cody Rhodes made Bullet Club so popular. The things he did to make that thing popular. It was already a big cult thing for what it was, but Cody made it special. He did. And after the Bullet Club and Indies and Ring of Honor and PWG, a little stint in TNA, he went to start his wrestling show called All In, where a little tweet from Dave Meltzer striked him, and he said, "We will sell out 10K." And oh boy, they did. A revolution. Even The Rock commented on it back then. That's what Cody did. Did John take a notice at that? No, what he was just a part-timer at that time. No, he didn't. And then Cody Rhodes started up AEW, a competition to the Looney Tune fuckery that was WWE. The competition to one of the most stupid, raging, inducing wrestling I've ever seen. Like, god-awful Bobby Lashley shit to just John Dean Ambrose fucking injected in his fucking ass or whatever. I don't know what else to say about it. It was bad awful, and Cody did that. Cody brought it to Tony Khan and got the competition. And you know what John Cena does in an interview with Chris Van Vliet? You know what the fuck he does? He says that, nah, Cody, you ain't done nothing with that. That's what he said. That's the fuck what he said in that interview. He said that, yeah.
Life is beautiful.
So, to me, it's like, okay. Like, he said, like, he's like, what the fuck? He didn't even mention AEW. He acknowledged it because what he was just always a kiss-ass Vince McMahon corporate loyal shithead. That's what John Cena was. And Cody Rhodes, I mean, he started getting his boo-boos later on in AEW at the end of the time where it was his own decision when he was being booked in. He's just being a polarizing guy. I think he just felt the John Cena connection that he's being a good guy, but he's actually, like he's being booed. The same John Cena thing happened with Cody Rhodes, kind of the ripple effect or whatever.
Farewell, sweet cookie cats.
They ends up going to
Always
WWE
remember
and he
the
gets
time we spent
cheered
together.
because people knew what he did, and all those people saw his work. That's how much they knew about Cody Rhodes, and that's how much love things that Cody Rhodes brought in to WWE. Started the Renaissance era. The Big Bang of the Renaissance era began when Cody Rhodes returned to WWE. And he's not gonna be booed because he is a soulless babyface who did it all by himself. The company wanted him. Vince McMahon went to kiss his ass. Cody Rhodes didn't come to kiss Vince McMahon's ass. He didn't call Vince. Vince McMahon called Cody Rhodes. He went to his home and Vince kissed his ass. So let me tell you, like, this is a different terms of analogy. Both go in different ways. Cody Rhodes didn't kiss Vince's ass. Vince kissed his ass. In all sense. Cody Rhodes just signed a deal and a contract, and he became a top guy on his own, even in WWE. He was so lovable that Vince needed a John Cena, needed a guy, needed a babyface. He only went to Cody because he needed a babyface. There was no babyface they had, and he saw Cody. Probably saw the neck, and he's like, God damn it, I love it. All that, right? That's what Vince saw.
Farewell, sweet cookie cats.
So this is like a topic of what Cody should say about stuff, and how he started AEW and whatever. But anyways, Raw was fun. Man, everything stuff with Penta versus Ludwig Kaiser was a fucking banger. I mean, come on. That stuff is worth it. You can't even deny me. Penta versus Ludwig Kaiser. I mean, seriously, how could you deny that? That was must-see to watch. Penta versus Ludwig Kaiser again. I don't want to say more about it. The crowd was hot for that. And other than that, there was like a women's match between Dakota Kai and Ivy Nile, which I was not the biggest fan of it because they basically buried that match and gave it no time limit. Even though there was a hot crowd and they could have shown out, and the crowd was gonna react a lot to it. Even though it was not gonna be the best match, but I would have liked it to go more and more, but they didn't. Io Sky, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley, they killed it. Holy shit! But to me, I have a criticism of the Rhea Ripley's booking is interesting for what it is. it's like she's being booked in a way I'm not the biggest fan of. Like, she just cannot demand a championship match or like start acting like, like a brat child who needs to be like put over her knee or spanked or something. Like, that was not cool. That wasn't something. She didn't come as a badass. She came as like a whiny little girl, daddy's girl or something who wants this so bad. That's what she came off as. Like, she's not giving Adam Pearce a contract or whatever, acting like a brat. And then Adam Pearce called her a child. Like, it wasn't good. I did not like what they're doing really with that. That just felt like that made her less of a badass, personally. But other than that, like, they killed it, I would say. Seth Rollins comes out, talks about Roman Reigns, and he said, I would do the same thing. And okay, Seth, I understand that, but he then talks about CM Punk and Roman Reigns, and he'll be there on SmackDown. So that was most of the promo. They sang a song that AJ Styles had a little moment here, where the crowd was singing a song. It was being interviewed by Kathy Kelly. The crowd is singing a song, and they're like, holy shit. Oh my god, the crowd's singing my song. The crowd is singing a song. People are with this damn song.
Hush now.
It's insane. And then the main event, which was a fun main event. Not the best main event. I mean, if this was in front of an American crowd, holy shit, this would be a Dock Water main event. But this is in front of a European crowd, so I think this was good stuff. I won't much talk about it. Judgment Day, screw Judgment Day in a way, whatever. Dominic Mysterio tried to help Finn, screwed him again. I think that it's gonna happen now. They're done. The Judgment Day is done forever. The Judgment Day is done. I think their third anniversary is coming up this year, where they were formed for the first time with Edge and Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest, and also Finn Balor joined around June. So I think it's time to end the Judgment Day, because there's nothing more to give it to the Judgment Day. And other than that, man, Cody Rhodes and John Cena, great face-off, but I mean, there was more to it. There was more to it. I mean, what John Cena did here is he came off as a whiny bitch. And I believe that was the intent. Like, he just wanted to be a whiny bitch. I wouldn't say that's the most creative thing to do, but that's what he blamed the fans for just blaming the fans and blaming the fans. Like, that's how every other heel has never done that shit before. Everybody's done that. Yeah, he just came off as a whiny bitch. And I mean, there's nothing more to say about John Cena. He came out a fucking whiny bitch, and it's like John was selling that he's a whiny bitch again. And Cody Rhodes called it. You're a whiny bitch. I want to see the real John Cena, this whiny bitch. I mean, Cody's about to get his comeuppance for saying that for sure, but my god, like, no. John Cena had to bring some more into like just saying, I hate the fans, like, you have hurt me, you've hurt me. I get it, we hurt you, but we cheered for you. We used to love you, and we loved you for so long. For 10 years, for 10 more years, we did love you. We didn't hate you all those years. All 25 years? That's some bullshit that I've ever not even... No, some BS. Anyways, that'll be it, guys. Raw in Brussels was fucking awesome.